Hi. Um, it's pretty late at night, and I've been sick for 3 weeks straight, and I feel like shit. um, but yeah, I'm just making this as like a little therapy session. Um, my life right now has been pretty up and down. Um, I've been going to college and working and going to shows and stuff in between all that. And I'm studying music, and I think, sometimes when you go for something that you really want, the process of doing it will truly push your soul and your limits to their absolute capacity. Um, I really thought it would not be easy, but it would be worth the difficulty. Um, but it's really hard. Um, what people say is 100% true about imposter syndrome and how dreaming is draining, because dreaming is just hopes that you have for things that you want to happen. And people sometimes they have lifelong dreams, and sometimes they just have dreams for the moment, or that are just abstract concepts, or just things that you just would like to happen at some point. um and I don't think I always dreamed of being a musician, but it was something I always liked. And um it made me like it made me have hope, you know like when I would have a bad day, I would just go to YouTube and search up like songs on karaoke and just sing them in my room, like really really loud. Uh, I mean, I didn't have a laptop. I'm not a millionaire. This was early 2000s. Like if you had a laptop, it's like you were Donald Trump's child or something like that, or like your parents were definitely, you know, um, in the upper echelon of things. I had a computer room, which still pretty much was a rarity at the time, but I exploited that to its absolute limits. uh, yeah, and I think when you meet people that really emulate hope and exacerbate, I mean, not exacerbate, but not just, I mean, I don't know what to say, but you really have to be beholden to your dreams and yourself when you're pursuing, you know, art and anything like that. Going to college for something is quite a big financial, declaration or whatever. And it's almost like everyone's kind of banking on you 100%, like proving yourself, or like with absolute certainty that your dreams and your hopes are worth something. Like there needs to be some kind of financial, I don't know, some type of payment back, uh, you know. And that, I wouldn't say this is everyone. It's like a specific kind of people, and those kind of people, that maybe they weren't allowed to dream, or they had their dreams crushed, or things like that. It's like, I mean, life and in this world, it's like to just have hope for things is quite a luxury. Um, and it's a luxury we all take for granted. I think every single day we should have new dreams, and you know, there can be lifelong dreams and there can be dreams are big or small, but dreaming a little bit every day will change your life for the better, and it will keep you going for longer. I mean, I think the only difference between me and the people I've seen around me is where I have skepticism and nihilism. People have, hope and optimism that things will work out, even if they're difficult or taxing. And, I always have that hesitation to be like, oh, it's not gonna work out, or oh, they're not gonna like me, or this is not gonna be worth it. Like, why can't I just do something? Because I think it would be nice, or because it might make me happy, or because it could take me out of the ordinary routine for a little bit. And I don't know. I mean, it's hard. This world, it'll crush you and crush you and crush you until all your dreams pour out of you like Play-Doh, and you're like the little the like stringer or whatever, I don't know, for like that shit. I don't know. I mean, yeah. I think maybe I've been listening to the wrong people, and they want like their investment back on my dreams, or like I'm gonna hope I can get signed, or I can book all these artists, or I can record all these songs, or I can make new friends, or find love, or anything like that. And, I think a lot of people that have this skepticism, they almost have a scientific approach, or like a very pragmatic approach to life, and they almost view things like in life as a matter of like theoretical. And I was so fascinated by that because I was reading something from one of my textbooks because I'm studying for an exam, and it said the essence of science is to mistrust all expectations and rely only on facts. And then I wrote after that, what happens when you treat love like that? And I don't even think just love, I think just life and hopes and dreams like that. And I don't think that's a good way about going about life. I feel like I realized I've been taking a very sterile and scientific approach to a lot of things. And I sometimes I want to believe in, everything being so concrete and provable and like extremely factual. Like, there absolutely will be proof something is gonna work, or someone is telling you the truth, or that you're like meant for something. But I don't think that's how life works. Maybe part of this is me trying to become more of a dreamer, but I think maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Maybe in hoping and dreaming and loving, you have to look at it almost as magic, or as faith, or as belief, and just hope that even if you don't see it, you can feel it, and that'll be there. And maybe that's a good place to start. Because once you believe something is real and there's a possibility it could be out there, even if it hasn't reached you yet, then it's harder to give up and you can take the steps to make those dreams happen. And I think I want to start being a dreamer again.